The newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the Tennessee Titans. Zane Gonzalez set and ready to get us started, and off we go now from State Farm Stadium. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A huge play there right off the bat. 63 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
2
yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
On the pickup.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
10-yard line.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
A 2-yard
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, are usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
And this offense back to needing 10 yards after the false start. 3rd and 10. After the penalty, it's Henry. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
Here we go on 4th, Tannehill. And that is going to be incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 16.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Escaping the pressure right. Going deep for Hopkins. And that will be incomplete.
Murray
tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Shotgun now from Murray. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Daquan Jones with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. They do go for it. It's Murray. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Check, 59.
After the interception, here's Tannehill being chased out left. trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it, and he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Cardinals take over first.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Forced out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle. Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. Going deep for Hopkins. He's got a man, complete. The 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins, 85 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. I know this defense knew it coming into the game, Charles, and they know it even more now. DeAndre Hopkins is a tough cover.
And anytime you see him out there and there's less than double or triple teaming him, take a shot with it. Just what you're talking about. If he's such a tough cover, one guy's not going to get it done. Throw the ball out there, let him go get it.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those.
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Third and long, it's Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A give to Henry. And some room to work. Derrick Henry all alone. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Derrick Henry, 54 yards. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. Stepping up, he'll try and run. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Murray. Flush to his right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. From the gun, Murray. And that will be incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Murray sets to throw on fourth. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. They were caught in no man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Murray now on first down. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals push further out in front. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6.
Makes the score Cardinals 14. Titans.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
That's a gain.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Byron Murphy on
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
Henry, the Titan.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. 6 yards left on 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll try the air now with Tannehill. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender. From there, he doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead is up to 15 now. Fielded in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out.
5-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Here's Tannehill. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. Offense. Lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Steven Gostkowski set to kick off.
The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. And a fair catch signaled for, and